You may know that I have an affinity for strong women and female power, such as Madonna, the Queen of Pop, and Kylie Minogue. So I'm going to list the top 5 female power in World of Warcraft. Let's begin. Our number 5 has to be Tyrande. And the thing that I love about Tyrande is that she is so fearless and so fierce. Her female power is just so amazing. And I'm so glad that Blizzard really put that in her around Mists of Pandaria, because she was very passive prior to Mists of Pandaria. Oh, look at her. Hold on, let me get closer. Uh-oh. Look at, get it, girl. She is getting it. I know there's got to be a way to, zoom in on her without me, falling off the ledge. But I don't know that technology yet. So, look, get it, girl. Look at that bow. She's a priestess, a warrior priestess hybrid hunter. Because there's her... Yes, she is. And she serves a female goddess. And, she has her pet back here. Durothar. Durothar, some exotic owl thing. And what I love about Tyrande, and you gotta give it up to her. She's 10,000 years old, and she's still rocking it. And the most power she has so many different, powers. She has a loon, she can fight, and she's good with, magic too, and she's a huntress. But I think the most power she has is the ability that she has sex with this big literal barefoot antlers man. And poor thing, that has to hurt. But it doesn't hurt. You know it would hurt if you had to do it with him. But it doesn't hurt her. She went and blew that horn to wake him up just to have sex. And that's why I'm like, you get it, Tyrande. I'm with you. Oh, I wish it could be Sealistraza, but it's actually not. Our number 4 female power goes to this. Oh, look at that female power right there. Alexstrasza, the Lifebinder and queen of all the dragons and the most powerful. And I love her because she's getting it. B, she's always getting it. And C, she forever will be getting it. And she's doing it up, and I'm with her. So, Alexstrasza... Oh, and see, she has the man as her. That's just her consort. That's her consort. She doesn't really need him. She could get another consort anyway. And we'll see, Alexstrasza. One thing I love about her is she never ever got corrupted. She is literally the only dragon left. Because, like I said in my Odin video, shameless promotion, go check it out. We offed Deathwing, we offed Malagos, we just offed Ysera, which was terrible. And we eventually offed, I can't think of his name, the time guy. We off him eventually. And who's left? Her. She's getting it. And the thing is, she has never been corrupted. She's always doing her thing. She just had that one thing where she just had that little BDSM session with the orcs a while back, where then again, it kind of was against her will, but hey, that female power tore through. And the thing is, she forgave them for doing all that stuff to her. And so that is why Alexstrasza, the Lifebinder, the Red Leviathan, I wish I had her dragon model because she's really getting it there. That's why she is my number 4. Female power! For this female power, we had to come all the way to Outland, because honestly, I don't know where another one of her character models are. And good thing I did come out here, because you could see this is what it took to keep this female power contained. We have Dreadlords everywhere. Dreadlords are supposed to be super freaking powerful. We have Illidari Jailer. We have a bunch of Illidari Jailers. Oh, where's my one man over here? Zalatrath, I think his name was. There he is. There he is. Xandrath. We get Xandrath. Illidan personally sent Xandrath to keep this female power down. Illidan brought in Uvuros, a 2-headed fell molten core dog, to keep this female power down. Somebody just came in and killed the Dreadlord here. But there was a Dreadlord right there. You can see his corpse. And Illidan is a very smart guy. Well, some would beg to differ. But this time, he wasn't so smart. Because as we know, you can't keep female power contained. You just can't. I don't know what this guy does. I thought that was Akama. Or as he says, the duplicitous Akama. Akama, your duplicity is, what is it? Yeah, your duplicity is hardly surprising. Okay, so, okay, is she in here? No, because I don't think you could get into her cage. So, okay, see, we're still trying to find her. Oh, see? And you have to go down into this big water thing. He pulled out all the stops to try to keep this female power contained. And if you know her story, you know that doesn't happen. So, oh, there he is, the duplicitous Akama. I love Akama. Akama, he's just like so tired of everybody's shit. He's not taking any of it. He's done. There she is. There she is. Where's my front view? There she is. Maev. Maev's Shadow Song. Yes, they are. She just said, the Wardens are watching. Yes, they are. There she is. Yes, they will. The Burning Legion will fall. Hey, Maev. Oh, girl, release me immediately or face my wrath. Girl, I wish I could release you. I have no idea how to open this, or else I totes my goats would. But here, oh, I'm so glad she came up for a good shot. Oh, look at her. She is getting it. She is just so full of female power. And, like, look, she has these blade things. Oh, and look at that kick. Oh, wait, she says, this cell won't hold me for long. I will have Illidan's head one way or another. And the thing is, she is the self-fulfilling prophecy. That's another thing about her. She keeps saying she's gonna get out. Guess what she does? Spoiler alert if you don't know the story. She gets out and helps us defeat Illidan the first time in the Black Temple. And get it, girl. Oh, I wish I could release you. I really wish I could. You have to ask Akama to do that. Yeah, so I love her because she's just she does what she believes is right. And I think it was in the novel Storm Rage where she it was like Tyrande and Malfurion were like, yeah, let's bring back the Highborn. And she's just like, no, remember, I've been chasing Illidan for like, what was it, like all this time, and all because of, the War of the Ancients and all that. We're not gonna have that happen. And so like she goes through on this killing mission in Darnassus, and killing everybody who wants to practice magic or is practicing magic. She didn't care. She she totally did what she believed was right, and I love her. People, I think they retcon that. I'm not sure, but one thing they can't retcon is her female power and how awesome she is. And even in like Warcraft 3, I never played Warcraft 3. I just seen like a bunch of videos of it being played, and I fell in love with her then. My first interaction with who I knew Maiev was I think it was Cataclysm when they redid the loading screens, and I went to Outland one day and I saw this female power in this armor, and I was like, okay, I gotta know who that is. I knew Akama, I knew who he was because I just remember in the Black Temple the first time I did it, it was like a bunch of people. I don't even think we even got to Illidan, and I guess that's why I just don't even remember. I don't ever remember seeing her. And we got to the Black Temple. You see Akama every 3 seconds, and that's why I was like, well, who is this female power next to him? So I actually had to do like research and find out who Maiev was. And I was just like, oh my gosh, I love her. What else did she do? And like, she's, oh my gosh, if you watch the Demon Hunter cinematics and stuff with her, when she when the Vault of the Wardens was getting like blown to bits, and they're going, oh my gosh, everybody sound the alarm, and the one goes to like, Lady Maiev, well, we need your help, like, what do we do? And she's just like, there's something I have to do first. And I was like, oh my gosh, I love her. And when I think it's when the Demon Hunters come back to Outland from Bardoom, and so then King Sunfury, who I think is a little gay for Illidan, I was like, they've killed the master, kill them. So then you as a Demon Hunter just like off like 2 of them just like in an instant, and then you get to Maiev and she just puts her hands up and you're done. And she's like, and so the demon's blood within you shall be your prison. And I just was like, oh my gosh, girl, please, Blizzard, please let her be the leader of like everything. Let her be the one that kill Jaden and Sargeras and all of them, because I love her. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Okay, I'm gonna go this. I'm sorry. Okay. Alright, bye. So here we have the number 2 female power of World of Warcraft. I love her way too much. I'm obsessed with her. I don't even know what to say. She is the greatest thing in this game. Oh my gosh, I must bow to my liege, my queen. She is Lady Sylvanas Windrunner, War Chief of the Horde. I'm so glad that Blizzard gave me that gift in Legion, in making her the War Chief. She is the best one, hands down, who should be War Chief. She should be ruler of Azeroth, and hopefully one day they will make that happen. I don't even know where to begin with this woman, because I think she is the one that actually made me playing World of Warcraft. Sylvanas is just the embodiment of female power. She's getting it. Look at that character model. Look, they kind of gave her a little modesty, a little bit. I liked her old one, but I mean, I still love this one. And oh my gosh, I just can't even look at her without getting a strong woman-gasm. And just I'm literally here. I'm getting down right now and bowing, well, kneeling to her right now. Just me in my room, bowing to this great woman. She is fierce. She's strong. She's epic. She is my war chief. I mainly play Horde. I made a mistake a while back and made Alliance characters, but I mainly play Horde, and she, I have no words for her. She, I love everything she did in the Silver Pine Forest. She did, basically, what I don't like is that Garrosh jumped on her for doing what he basically did and worse in Mist of Pandaria. You know, like, Sylvanas is like, I'm gonna use the Valkyr to help bolster our ranks and help take Gilneas for the Horde. And Garrosh, who I did like back then, was like, no, man, we're not doing that. What makes you different than the Lich King now? Isn't that obvious, War Chief? I serve the Horde. And then Garrosh had some choice words for her, but that female power she still trucked on, and she knew she hated him. And I think it was in the Battle of Gilneas, she, the one orc dude comes up and was like, Garrosh has strictly forbidden the plague. And she's like, I would never do the plague. Garrosh and orc guy, y'all funny. Like, y'all know I don't even know what plague is y'all talking about. I don't even know what y'all talking about. And then as soon as the orc guy leaves, the one undead guy goes, oh, my lady, my queen. Oh, the moon of 1,000 stars. Oh, she is so awesome. But yeah, he's like, my lady, should we stop ceasing productions of the plague? And she was like, nigga, please. We go, no, we're gonna keep making it. Keep making it. We're gonna make it bigger. We're gonna make it stronger. And we're gonna make Azeroth great again. And that is what Lady Sylvanas is. She is my favorite character in World of Warcraft. But her female power is only challenged by one more. And our number one female power in all of World of Warcraft is not Grand Admiral Jess Tereth. It is Anduin Wrynn, the King of Stormwind. What can I say about Anduin Wrynn? Anduin Wrynn is possibly the most female power we've ever seen in probably any game ever. He just, he's always so peaceful and loving, and you have to use the power of love and peace, and no, Dad, let's not do what Garrosh is doing, even though Garrosh is really kind of getting what he wants. Let's use the power of peace. But, okay, so we have the King of Stormwind, Anduin Wrynn. And Anduin, and you see his female power is so amazing that even somebody like Tyrande should have been the High Queen, so to speak, of the Alliance, because hey, we're fighting the Legion. Who here has more who out of the leader has more experience fighting the Legion? Tyrande and Malfurion. I think right now Anduin's in mourning, so let's, put him away. But no. His female power is better, so that's why they're just like, Tyrande, we know you have way more experience, you have way more to offer, but you're just lacking in the female power department, Tyrande. Sorry. So we got Anduin Wrynn. And another thing about Anduin, like, you know, you saw him once, you know, he was a little sassy in Miss Pandaria when the royal guard tried to take him away, and he used his shadow power. It was like, no, I'm not going anywhere. I'm staying here because I want to be on my own. I'm going to be my own person, and Daddy can't tell me what to do anymore because, Daddy, I'm a big girl now. And also, hey, it takes a lot of just like Tyrande, she had a lot of female power by having sex with freaking Malfurion. You gotta give it up to Anduin, because we all know he's getting it on with Wrathion. We all know that. That's just a gimme. Okay, like, I was talking to my brother about making this video, and I told him that he knows nothing of World of Warcraft. And I just told him, I was like, hey, I want to make Anduin Wrynn #1. So he's like, who's Anduin Wrynn? So I Google Anduin Wrynn, and we automatically see a bunch of gay porn picture. All you have to do is just type in like Anduin Wrynn images, and you will see so many gay porn pictures of him getting it on with Wrathion. And, you know, to get it on with a black dragon, that takes power. That takes a lot of female power. So, Anduin, I'm tipping my hat off to you. And that, everyone, is the top 5 female power that the World of Warcraft has to offer so far. Thank you so much, and stay tuned for more. Bye.